Life does not get easier. We get better. Okay. If y'all are looking at my presentation now on the screen, for those of you inside of the 5-day challenge, we're on day 3 of the challenge. If you want to get into the challenge, go to 𝗲𝗏𝐻𝐼smarter.com, 𝗲𝗏𝐻𝐼smarter.com. What was that? 𝗲𝗏𝐻𝐼smarter.com. Come on, CJ. I appreciate you, bro. I miss you too. This is the group chat link right here. I appreciate you. Thank you for my smarters helping each other out. Let's see. This is the group link, chat link right here. So this right here, what we're in is going to be the actual recording and replay of what you all are watching. The Google Meet room that we're in right now. So to get into the actual course and class and discussion, there is the portal that you all have access to, that you were sent emails. Please make sure you go to your spam box and look for the activation email. Hey, Queen, how are you, love? Go to your activation, go to your spam, look for an activation email. The activation email should be the very first one you get to activate your account. Once you activate your account, that should give you your login information. Your login information, what up, GW, should then send you into the course. The 5-day challenge is 5 days of smarter ways to grow your tribe challenge. Again, if anybody who is in the challenge has any issues, I am here to help you succeed, honey. I told Brute yesterday, if I need to hold your hand, I will, and I am. Hey, GW, how are you, love? So understand that the investment for this 5-day challenge was that of $19 or 1,000 diamonds on 𝐕𝐫𝐲. There was an investment of $19 or 1,000 diamonds on 𝐕𝐫𝐲 because I do what? I live stream for a living. It's not my main source of living, but I live stream for a living. Okay. So understand that, please. We are doing this challenge live during live streams, recording and all. What you see, if you're watching the replays of this challenge, every day it should get a little bit better. Why? This is a new classroom that we are using. Hey, First Lady. Hey, she made it in. Come on. See, and some of us that are smarter and masterminds understand that persistence overcomes resistance. We're on day 3. Some people had issues trying to get into it. Again, would you like to upload your content to our page? GW agency, I would definitely appreciate it. How much reach and exposure do you average for individuals that use your page? Because we're currently doing a course where we're teaching people how to get reach, awareness, and grow their tribe. Honey, they asked me a question. I hope they're still here, because we have an agency that has visited us twice on the gram, that is a PR agency, may be able to help you get reach and awareness. And this coincides with what we're teaching right now. Our 5-day challenge is about getting reach, awareness, connecting with the tribe that loves your vibe and goes from your follower to your financier. Let's get it in, honey. So day 1 of the challenge, for those of you, we talked about how essential social media is for anybody in today's business. It can benefit you in so many different ways, from spreading awareness of your brand to knowing that your customers are already there, having contact with your audience that already exists, having direct and effective engagement with people that are online, that want you, that are looking for you, that already like you, love you, and want more of you, but may not know you exist yet. Why? Because you're not on social media. I need you to get on social media and let the people know you exist. Y'all hear what I'm saying? So here's how you start building an active audience. We're going to fly through days 1 and 2 and get into the meat and potatoes, because day 3 is knowing where to find your audience. And I know plenty of people, y'all, for those of you that are in the challenge, day 3, you're going to want to look over this information thoroughly. It will not be in the recording. It is in the course, because I give you, I believe, six platforms, and break down information on those different social media platforms about who they are and how they what their user base looks like. And then the seventh one I gave as a bonus for my BIGO people. We gave you the character and the overlook of those other audience. But here's how you can start building an active audience right now. For those of you in the challenge, you know, in day one, you had work that dealt with what? Developing an audience growth mindset. A lot of us feel uneasy when we come to social media. I need you to get into the right mindset before you start. Why did we start this AM? And why do I start every AM with trap formations when I go live? Because it helps me get up out of the trap of my mind. It helps me have gratitude for being here right now, to have appreciation for being able to get to go live, have freedom of speech, and be able to express my opinion to an audience of people that like me, love me, and hopefully want more of me. So when you're positive, others will naturally want to interact with you, and negativity will continuously drive people away. We talked about how to get into a positive mindset with creating things and finding things that are going to help you. Okay. Getting started each day, and each time that you think about going live or hitting the button and logging on, that you are helping others. Finally, if you can't say anything nice, shut up. Now, we talked about how you need to avoid trying to be salesy and promoting everything, being social, being casual, being friendly, and not pushing sales. Because a lot of people, going back to pushing sales, Marta, I just want to be a millionaire. I appreciate you, a GW agency. Some people say, I just want to be a millionaire. Miss Taylor, I just want to be a millionaire. I don't want to deal with all this. How am I going to make it to being a millionaire? Understand that if we live in this world like we do, that you have to connect with people for them to want to give to you. Yes. Come on now. Did you have something
I'm
you
just
want to
checking
chime
out the
in?
icons and features. No, no,
Okay.
I'm feeling.
Testing out the
I'm
features.
test.
Go ahead,
Check mic 1 2.
because you didn't make it, you cannot break it. So test them out, and if you log out, just come back in, honey. Reload and reset and come back in. For those of you that are meeting us on Google Meet, you can either download the app onto your phone, or you can use a Chrome browser to access our Google Meet. I know Unc was going through that last night, and I appreciate the perseverance. And the secret is, many of us only want to come. We want the money, honey. I came to social media because they said I can make some money, and I ain't got to touch people. I ain't got to have them breathe on me. I ain't got to have them come close to me, honey. All I got to do is do what? Go live, post some content, show up, and get the bag, honey. A lot of people say, I just want the bag, but understand that even when you go into anybody's establishment to this day, any supermarket, retail stores, any place that you go, they do what in order to get you to buy something? They build a rapport with you. Now,
Advertise.
honey, they want you to understand, we are here, that we got stuff. We want you to buy it. Yes, we want our $1 million too, but we got it woo woo woo, as somebody I know loves to talk about. They got a woo woo woo, and that woo woo wooing can be draining. Not any good pastor, preacher, reverend, or woman or man of the cloth go up behind a pulpit just to get soul saved, just to get the collection plate, just to get they come to give you something in order to receive their abundance in return. They already know, if I give, it will come. If I do what I'm supposed to do, it will come. So understand, I myself understand the draining of coming to social media, wanting to create a bag from it, and having to avoid being salesy and promoting and just saying, buy my shit. Okay. I got it. I just want you to buy it. We have to be social. We got to be friendly. We got to be casual and not push sales. And that can be draining. That is why it is a ministry. You may not be a preacher. You may not be behind the pulpit, but what you are giving people is a ministry. Whether it's giving people educational courses, giving art classes, teaching people how to do makeup, whether you're singing to a person, ask First Lady how tired she is after she sings. You got to be called for it so you won't quit. You got to be called for it so you won't quit. Hey, Auntie, how are you doing? You got to be called for it so you don't quit. And it can be frustrating. And all we think about is the money. And I will tell you, first and foremost, I've been on this earth 48 years. And of the last 8 years, I stopped putting money first and putting my gifts first and and still having that feeling of, Lord, these people make me tired. These people are draining. But God, give me strength to help just the one that I'm supposed to help. And that reignites me. That fills my cup back up. Because if I only come for the one, then that's the one that I came to serve. And God got all the rest of my needs taken care of. So though I may want to be whatever I may want to be, God's plan is different. I may want to be a thousandaire, a millionaire, a quadruple-aire, but God's plans. Honey, you want to tell God what you want and what you got planned? Tell him so he can laugh at you. That's what my grandma used to say. So it takes time after getting started before you start seeing results. So don't get into social media. Don't get into live streaming. Don't get into impacting people's lives if you're not here for the long run. If you're not here for the long game, if you're not here for the long haul, if you're not here to wake up every day and regenerate and recoup and say, hey, like I said, I already know there's two places I can be. I can either be in my corner or out helping. Now, my corner is nice. I have a nice little corner. Hey, Yogi, we have snacks. Y'all know I'm bougetto and I'm sophisticated. I got snacks. I got hot Cheetos for the people that like hot Cheetos. I got avocado and guacamole, avocado toast, for the higher crust people. We got good water. We got good clean water for your body. But the thing about my corner is we can only sit in there for a little while so that we can regroup and recoup. But you got to come back out and help people. That's what my corner is for. Now, there's some people that go in their corner and never come back out. They never come back out of their corner. They're like, y'all, let them people do whatever they need to do. They hard-headed. I'm tired. I'm tired. I came here to help. But I'm tired. I'm tired. And I don't know if I'm finding the right people, if I'm talking to the right people. It feels like everybody I'm talking to sometimes has come from a brick wall. Why didn't you say something, Yogi? A closed mouth don't get fed, honey. At 4 a.m. my phone probably was on do not disturb. I hope you're okay. One of our live stream people said they had gotten stranded around my way at 4 a.m. Honey, you should have hit us up. I would have had to miss get in the car and come get you because I wasn't doing it. So understand that this is a long haul. It's going to take time before you start seeing results. So we gave y'all date for those of you in the challenge. Here is your steps for day one. Looking at the screen, these are your steps for day one. This information is in your materials. Day two, we talked about keeping your audience expectation as opposed to goal front and center. Though it says goal expectation, it's important to clarify why you're growing your social media. And we talked about those things and how you ask yourself the questions. Why do you want a bigger social media audience? And what will it do for your business? Be honest. Why are you here? What are you doing? Because when you show up, then you can show up honestly. You can show up organically. You can show up authentically and stop lying to the people because you're lying to yourself about why you're here in the first place. And it's okay. See, the thing about it is for us to honestly say why we're on social media. Now, what you should be doing is trying to make an impact, because if you're just here for the money, you're going to burn yourself out. If anybody looked at what I dropped in the Smarter Biz chat, if anybody looked at the video that I dropped in the Smarter Biz chat from beginning to end, the video is less than 3 minutes long, about making $16 per hour to live stream. Right? Because people are out here so concerned about the money, and I understand the mindset. I do. So I dropped this information. There is a live streaming app that will pay you $16 per hour as long as you don't go to sleep, you're live on camera the whole entire time, and that you don't, hey Savage, and that you don't and that you give quality content. They're willing to pay you $16 per hour on top of your subs. But as it says in the video that I posted, if you came to social media just to make $1, you're going to burn yourself out. Hey, Savage, you are going to burn yourself out. If you're concerned about the money instead of the impact, instead of how you affect people that you're showing up for, yes, we want to know what social media will do for our business. I know what social media will do for our business. However, if you put money first, the burnout will come fast. Okay, so understanding that goals might include for you and your business and social media. Welcome to day 3 of the challenge. For those of y'all that are coming in, we're doing a quick recap. Goals that may be included, or expectations. Again, we are focused on using the word expectation as opposed to goals. Expectations for you coming to live, for you posting, for you blogging, for you podcasting, may be to increase sales. Thank you for the love. It may be to drive leads. Thank you for the love. Or because you're an expert and you want to share your expertise and tell the people what you know, because you a smarty. You a smarty art person out here. You know what it does, honey. You know, like Rogue Yogi, you know about certain minerals, like Miss Curl. You know about certain minerals that affects your body, affects your makeup, affects your attitude, affects why you're depressed or why you're off today. So understand that you can come and give your expertise, because you, my dear, my dear, my dear, are chapters ahead. So identify clear goals. Who trying to get on the Smarter Biz chat? Honey, I don't know why it told me that. It told me you was trying, but you couldn't get in. Try again, because it didn't pop up. It just told me somebody was trying to get in, but the acceptance to admit you, it didn't pop up. It says somebody is trying to get in, close the dialogue. I'm like, what, Google? So Opti, my apologies. Y'all try and get back in. I got you. See, that's why we're broadcasting in multiple places, to make sure that we get our recording and we get our people into, hey, Chef, we get our people into the challenge. I need you to identify clear expectations that are going to help you toward getting results. So again, when you come to social media, make sure that you have clear reasons of who you are, what you do, and why you are showing up. Hey, Chef, y'all, get with the people's chef, honey. The report out here in these streets letting you know what's going on in the food industry. Chef already pulled up in the building. Now, for those of you in the challenge, as you can see on the screen, these were day 2. These were your action items. This is your action item for day 2. And like I pointed out to you all yesterday, I need you to understand the last couple of words in here. Thank you. Thank you, Unc. One sentence. It didn't say write a paragraph. It says write it down in one sentence. Okay? Specific is terrific. So for those of you that are in the challenge viewing the screen as we speak, you are going to write it down and make it plain. I appreciate you, love. Thank you. Let's get on to day 3. The day that y'all are waiting for. People are like, Marta, where am I going to find these people? Knowing where to find your audience. Let's get into it. Do y'all know on social media, your audience is already waiting? Your customer, your client is already there. They're just waiting for you to show up, honey. They're just waiting for you to come along. Okay, so we have updated the information here. Let's go on to what we're talking about. First and foremost, there are about 5 to 6 major platforms out here in these social media streets where people are streaming, okay? And over the last couple of days, you've discovered how to not only change your mindset, how to clarify the reasons and the expectations for growing your social media audience. Now, let's look at the next steps into finding your ideal audience. We are on day 3 of a 5-day challenge, helping you grow your social media tribe so they're attracted to your vibe and you can turn your followers into financiers. You can join the challenge by going to martathesmarter.com. Go on and click the link in my bio on IG and join. If you're a 𝐵𝐫𝐽𝐶, go on and drop the 1,000 diamonds and you can get into it too. Hey, Jay, how are you? Excuse me, sweet. I had to sip on my coffee for a second here. So your audience won't automatically come to you just because you made a profile. This is not Field of Dreams. Just because you built it does not mean they will come. Hello, understand. Just because you put the store up does not mean you will get customers the very next day. So you need to go out there and you need to find them, and they are waiting to be found. Do you know people hate being sold to, but they love to buy? Honey, they will buy. If you provide value, confidence, and something that people not only identify with, not only do they like it, but they want to interact, engage, and they want to get into it, right? They're definitely. Are your customers and your clients on social media? Oh, hell yeah. They are. But what platform are they on? I know some of y'all like, but where do I find them? So it's best to pick 1 or 2 where your potential audience is the biggest and the most engaged. They are definitely out there. There are 5 to 6 major platforms that are the most popular today, and you don't have to use them all. Do you need to be on all of them? No, honey, you do not need to be on all of them. But you do need to use the ones that are going to be most beneficial to you and your audience. You don't have time to use them all. You only have 24 hours in your day, and you need to sleep at least 4, 6, or 8 of those hours. So I need you to find what the best one is. Pick the 1 or 2 where your potential audience is bigger and be most engaged on those platforms. 1 or 2 most engaged on the ones that are where you find your potential audience. Once you start seeing results, then you can add more. Stop trying to add everything. Stop being greedy and trying to put more macaroni and cheese on your plate. You can't eat all of that. You can only eat a little bit. Stop trying to come back for seconds. Stop trying to be on every single platform. Just like Marta, honey, and she's telling you the truth. I'm trying to be on 1 or 2. Mr. Life Changing, they trying to make me, Crystal, be on 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm trying to be on 1 or 2 Soulful. They're trying to make me be on like 20, 10, 50, 40, 30. I can't be on that many. Start small. Keep it simple, sweetie. So understand that when it comes to social media, pick the ones where you can find your potential audience. Now, of the ones that we know, thank you, love. The big 5 are Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. TikTok is in there now too. Okay, so we did do an update when this was originally done. Thank you, Crystal. We originally did the update. Of course, TikTok was still in the running, but it wasn't as big. So the current big five are Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. And each has its own different character, own different functionality, its own different user base, its own different psychographics, and its own different demographics. And for those of you in the challenge, we broke down in very, very nice, very specific bulleted points, each one of them. We gave you each of their character, their functionality, their user base, their demographics, and their psychographics. That's why the challenge is bomb.com. Honey, inside it, when y'all get into it, for those of you that are in the challenge, when you get to day 3, you will see that the resources and information provided give you access to 7 different platforms: their character, their actual user base, their functionality, their demographics, and their psychographics, even with 𝐕𝐫𝐲. So we included 7. We did Facebook, Instagram, we did Twitter, LinkedIn, we did YouTube, TikTok, and 𝐕𝐫𝐲. For all of you that are interested and needed to know the psychographics, demographics, the character, functionality, and the user base for all 7 of those platforms. So if you're trying to figure out, well, Marta, how do I find where my audience is? That's what day 3 is for you to get insight of where your audience resides. Now, we will, for the purposes of live streaming, and for the purposes of this class, give everybody some of the basics that we pulled out. There is much more inside of the class and inside of the challenge. So trust and believe that there is much more in there for you. So let's go with the first one, the book of the face. Honey, how many of y'all got a Facebook? Who in here has a Facebook? How many of y'all use your Facebook? How many of y'all use your Facebook? Who did a uh-oh face? Yes, Soulful, you use Facebook? You sometimes, Miss Foxy, how you doing, love? Some of y'all use Facebook. I don't so much. Simone, neither. I don't so much. Crystal, you do? I use it, but more or less for business, not at all for pleasure. Can y'all give me some reasons why y'all have to fix that? And we do. Each one of us, Simone. Each one of us. But hey, Miss Foxy, I'm glad you're doing good. I'm good. Facebook is definitely one for me. Chef, come on. Understand that some of us feel indifferent about Facebook. Why? I've said this over the past couple of days. You're scared your ex is going to show up. You scared that the people are personal for me sometimes, but business for sure. Good, Crystal. Yes. I am the same way. I'm open, honest, organic, authentic. Though I am no longer worried about my ex trolling me or following me on Facebook, my whole feeling is sometimes that the nosy high school, grade school, even college friends or fake phonies or frenemies are coming to look at me. That's what a lot of, because Facebook was meant for friends and family when it came out, right? You share everything through there. I'm working on my group for my TSG community now. Come on, Soulful. You use it for a landing page. Come on, I had a stranger go find my personal page to come at me about a man I don't know. I really don't care who finds me. Come on, Soulful. What somebody says about you and what somebody thinks about you is none of your business. A lot of us feel like Facebook is a hard transition for business purposes because of the personal connection that many of us have formed with a lot of people on Facebook. So we get lost in the sauce of friends and family and forget that there's a plethora of business on Facebook. And Meta is trying to get y'all there. Nobody on social media can make you feel. Honey, nobody on social media can make you feel. You do it. Got to be able to address them, all skeptics included. You must. You must stand your ground unless you give them permission. Exactly. And we give life permission to gift us on purpose. Around here, that's what it says on my board that I look at every day. We give life permission to gift us every day. So understand that we get to use Facebook. It has groups and pages designed for business, right? They have your business page now. Fan pages are now business pages. You have private groups, you have public groups, you have paid groups, you have free groups, offers, great ways to engage with your followers. Facebook is still like #1 in all social media platforms. Facebook is still at the top of the charts when it comes to social media platforms. Facebook, virtually everyone uses Facebook in some way, shape, or form. So there's a good chance that your audience is already active there. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate you, boo. The platform, Facebook, has groups and pages that are what? Designed to offer you the ability to engage with followers, not your family and friends that you scared to talk to, or that they owe you $20 and they better not come rolling up on your page talking about they just bought them they brand new Yeezys and you ain't seen your $20. It's about business and benefits. How you can benefit the audience and not worry about your nappy head little cousin that still owe you $20. Okay. You need to think about the business benefits and think about how you were excited back in the day to come to Facebook and Tom, because Tom was even on Facebook. He was on MySpace, but Tom, I believe, friended me on Facebook when I first came to Facebook too. Remember how excited that you were to have absolutely no friends, and diplomacy is key. And understand that, yes, there are going to be people that are going to come for you on social media, whether they are coming for the good or the bad. It is how you respond, not react, how you respond to the people that come after you on social media. It is up to you. You can be firm in your response, but you do not need to be nasty. You do not need to be negative. You do not need to put that out, because again, karma is a real thing, honey. And from what I heard, whenever she come to me, she look all cute. Whenever she come to y'all to do some wrong, honey, I heard she come with a short skirt, a lot of lipstick, be biting on you, be chewing on you. When Karma coming over, we go out on a date, honey. She be like, girl, let me get this back to you. Let me pay this back to you because of what you put out. So some of y'all, when Karma is coming back to bite you on your cheek, understand that you should have turned it before you decided to slap somebody's. So Facebook is a place where you can actually engage with people and with followers that really want your business. Thank y'all for joining the live. Thank you for those of you that are in the challenge. The challenge is on. We're on day 3 of the challenge. For those of you coming in and that are joining me today, I want to say thanks for all those people that are in the challenge and watching this in replay. I want to say thanks. You have a garden. Miss Tila says she got a garden tool and she take it everywhere she go because she planting seeds so she reap what she sow. Honey, we had to say it that way, Crystal, because some of y'all thought I was calling y'all a hoe if I'd have said it the first way. So don't let anyone live rent-free in your head or your heart. That's what Unc said. Honey, my smartest got bars. We all got bars. We all got everybody over here dropping bars, honey. We flow. We all go with the rhythm, honey, because we all go with the rhythm. We understand who the rhythm is. We are the algorithm. You are the product. So understand when you're coming to social media, you put a cap on you, not social media. You decide to put a cap on you if you are going to put certain things in place and say, I can only, or I don't. Financing before romancing. Come on, Yogi. When you say you can't and you won't and you don't, then you are right. But when you say I can, I will, I must, you're right. So understand it's what you're putting forward. When it comes to Instagram, that's number 5 on our number 2 on our list for the gram. Who out here does it for the gram? How many of y'all are out here doing it for the gram? I mean, do you have an Instagram? I don't mean showing your booty cheeks. I don't mean showing off all your cakes and all your birthday suits. Believe it. Exactly, chef. The most. Come on, Simone. They be doing the most for the gram. Honey, Crystal, the clout is real. However, we know that when it comes to Instagram, a lot of us have felt an uneasiness when it comes to Instagram. We feel like we can kind of fit in. We're going to take one moment here, just 1 minute of time to give gratitude and thanks. It's 11:11 Eastern Standard Time here on this good day. And I would like to say thank you. And I'm grateful for everybody pulling up for the challenge, whether you're watching the live stream of it because you wanted to tap in and see what the challenge was about. And for those of you that actually got into the actual challenge so you can see the real results. I'm grateful and thankful for those of you that have been persistent and overcome the resistance of getting into the challenge. I'm grateful and thankful to bring this to you. And I'm so grateful and thankful for the abundance, because abundance is our birthright. I'm so grateful and thankful for the grace. Thank you for the grace. And I'm so grateful and thankful for favor, because favor may not be fair, but it is definitely preferred. And I'm grateful and thankful to be highly favored. So understand that abundance is your birthright. You have every opportunity to win. Why? Because it's already in your wallet, and God put it here before you even knew that you were coming here. Before you knew yourself, you were given everything you needed. So what's in your wallet? Thank you for that moment. I appreciate each and every last one of you. For those of you that are in the challenge and go, are we going to hit this every day? We in this challenge. She stopped at 11:11. She sure is. Why? Because there's something that keeps me motivated while I am live streaming and providing content, to give a moment in time to be grateful for my existence, to be mindful for my presence. Call it a mystery, but I'm calling it victory. Come on, chef. I appreciate each and every last one of you. Yeah. I love you. Have a great day. So, Instagram. For those of you that do it for the gram and love the gram, it's all about sharing pictures and videos. It's all about letting somebody see me and what I got going on, right? Long form, short form. We have reels, we have stories, we have live streaming, we have carousels. We got all kinds of things on Instagram now, right? It's ideal for brands that are visually based. Instagram is about visuals. It's continuously growing in popularity despite what they do with their changes. People are still here for the gram. No matter how mad y'all got from them going from selfies and static posts to going to stories and reels and short form and long form video, to them paying you for reels and content, to them not paying y'all at all. Y'all is still here for the gram. It's devoted to sharing with those people what's going on in your life, in your business, in your world. Whether you do have a business or whether you're using it for personal or whether you're a creative, because they give you the ability to either have a personal Instagram, a professional or creative Instagram. I mean, a professional Instagram, which is a business, and then a creative Instagram, which is still a business, but you're considered a content creator. You're more for the content creation as opposed for the business of it all. Now, business and content creator profiles on Instagram get you a lot of the same features and abilities. Understand that the gram, the people that are doing it for the gram, are wanting people to see who they are, what they have, what they do. They want you to see them, honey. They want you to pull up, show out. This is what people are doing for the gram. And if you are not willing to show up and show out sometimes for the gram, you get lost amongst all the noise. But what can you do? You can still show up and show out and be just who you are. Don't think that your voice will not get heard because you're not as loud or as flamboyant or extra or as extravagant. Are you authentic? Are you real? Are you bringing your organic? Are you trying to be like somebody else? You out here trying to be like Cardi B? You cannot be Cardi B. You cannot be Angela Bassett. You cannot be Kevin Hart. You cannot be any of these people because those people are not you. You can be inspired by them. You can be aspired by them. You can actually take pointers from them, take cues from some people. But what you do not do is try to become them. Why? Because you weren't made as them. So when you're doing it for the gram, make sure you know who you're doing it for. Make sure you make your sound. Come on, chef, tell the people. Make sure you make your sound. Be heard as who you are, not as who you want everybody to think you are. So Instagram is out here for the people to make sure that it is a visually captivating. When you get to the gram, it's visually captivating. People are creative. They have self-expression. You have visual storytelling. Visual storytelling. Each and every last one of us knows that we are here to tell a story, whether we're sharing our own or sharing one that was passed down to us. You are here to paint a picture. So when you do it for the gram, paint a picture, give them a visual. And some of us have, like Shara and myself, have very, hey Uzo, we have very big imaginations. Our imaginations are very deep. So understand that some people, you can give them just a little bit, and off of that little bit, their imaginations can reach levels of the unknown. Okay. So I'm going to pause for a temperature check right here. Who right now, out of the, we went over 2 so far. The next one we're going to go over is Twitter, but out of Facebook and Instagram, which would you rather? Right now, even if you haven't gotten to this part in the challenge, I'm doing great, Uzo. Even if you haven't gotten to the part of the challenge yet, for those of you, you prefer Facebook, you prefer Instagram. We got 50-50 right now. Okay, Facebook is coming up. Facebook got 2. All right, we back neck and neck. We got 2 for the gram, 2 for the book. We got 3 for the gram. Honey, who's doing it for the gram? Who's doing it for the book? Think about what you said. If that's where you prefer, because this is a temperature check for you. Once you get into the challenge and on day 3 and you look at what we gave you, once you get into challenge, day 3 of the challenge, and you look at what it tells you about the character, the functionality, the user base, the demographics, and the psychographics for the platform you just chose, think about whether or not that aligns for you. So you said which one that you feel the most comfortable with, or the one that you want to go with. When you get into day 3 of the challenge and you start reading over the materials, think about what you just said and then look at what we gave you for what kind of users are there, what kind of character this app is, what's the functionality of that app, what's the demographics and the psychographics of that app, and see if that aligns with the audience you are trying to tap into. Does that make sense, everybody?
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Who does it for the tweeter? Hey, 𝐕𝐫𝐴, my sister from another mister. Who does it for the tweeter? Who does it for the tweeter? We're on day 5. Do work, never assume. Do work, never assume. Tell them, chef. Who's here for the tweeter? We're on day 3 of the 5-day challenge to help you grow your tribe, get your vibe, and turn your followers into your financiers. For the tweeter of it all, hey, love, I still got me some 𝐕𝐫𝐴 style lipstick. That's my sister from another mister. Y'all check out 𝐕𝐫𝐴 style. Her name is Michelle. Honey, Michelle's are awesome. Honey, I see her tomorrow too, Michelle. I see Michelle. I see Pastor tomorrow. I love you. For those of you in the challenge and like Marta, who are you talking to, girl? Remember, the challenge is being broadcasted live so you can see how people are interacting with me, engaging with me while I'm giving content, growing my audience, again, growing my awareness, growing my brand, growing my reach. You too can do exactly what I do when I teach. Honey, drop a bar on them. We do it for the tweeter. Chef said tweeter is her government profile. Yes, Unc. You wanted to
figure this thing out as you're still talking. I had a request to come in somebody's live on 𝐕𝐫𝐽 while being in the room. I learned how to split screen, go to that person's room, support them while they're doing their broadcast, hold this page, and still text at the same time.
Unc is over here triple dipping. He trilingual. Unc said I'm supporting on 𝐕𝐫𝐽. I'm in class and I'm texting people at the same damn time. Come on, try it. Trilingual, try anything. Now understand what Unc is doing is sometimes what you have to do as an entrepreneur. And 𝐕𝐫𝐴 style says she is relaunching her lipsticks. Y'all, her lipsticks are bomb. She is my Asian sister from another mister. Even though we both Asian, and she makes some bomb lippy, honey. She makes some bomb lippy. So y'all check out 𝐕𝐫𝐴 style. The M is from Michelle, honey. Get into the lipstick. I appreciate you, love. What Unc is doing is what entrepreneurs find themselves sometimes doing, juggling more than one thing at a time, right? I need us all to understand when we are juggling. Boss move, look, he over here doing boss move. Come on, my sister from another mister. When you are an entrepreneur, you do have to juggle things. That's why it's always helpful, hey JB, to have a team. To flex upscaling capacity takes practice. Come on, chef, with the big words. It's required to be able to flex. Upscaling capacity takes practice. I want you to understand that you may be juggling things, multiple things at once, as an entrepreneur, as a 9-to-5er, as a side hustler, as a gig worker, as a solopreneur. You, as we said, when we're talking about these platforms, keep in mind, it says 1 or 2. Get 1 or 2 down where you're comfortable and you find your potential audience. Hey, JB, PCU King. And then scale. Start small. Keep it simple, sweetie. Kiss yourself. Keep it simple. So do you need to be on Twitter, the book, the gram, the talk, the tube? Do you need to be on the chat? Do you need to be on ABCDEFG, ABC, all of them? No, you do not need to be the whole alphabet of social media. You need to find the ones, excuse me. You need to find the ones, let me drink some water, y'all, that you find your best potential audience first and grow from there. For the tweeter, all of y'all out there doing it for the tweeter, Chef says she uses Twitter for her government profile. All right. So when it comes to Twitter, Chef, thank you for stating that because you are confirmation. Twitter is for the people that like print, those people that still read magazines and newspapers. Twitter is for print. People that are here for print. For those things that bleed and lead. Now you can, from what I've heard, Twitter is also a place where you can catch adult content at its finest. It features timely content such as breaking news, Fox News, CNN, ABC, NBC, BuzzFeed, all of these editorial and news buzz platforms, they use Twitter. TMZ loves Twitter. TNA up in there. And Miss Carol, holistically Carol, said when it comes to Twitter, that stands for TNA. Honey, all day long, news on Twitter. Exactly. So we get what? The two things that we talked about the other day, I spoke with you all live. Sex sells and what bleeds leads. Twitter lives off of those two things. Old school marketing of news and print and media. What bleeds leads. And you will find all politicians. Donald Trump, does he have his Twitter back? Did they give Donald Trump his Twitter back yet? Did they give Alex Jones his Twitter back yet? Conspiracy theorists, news, and TNA is what Twitter stands for. It's good for research. Honey, if you want to know what's going on in the world, it's trending on Twitter. You can go there first and find it. They gave Trump his Twitter back. Is it being monitored? Because y'all know he liable to say anything. We getting down to the wire for the elections. He liable to say anything. So if you want to use Twitter as a means for research, it is good for research. Twitter features timely content such as breaking news. Alex Jones head too big. It don't fit in the screen. Look, and Alex Jones said, I was just joking. Y'all, did Alex Jones come out here as a whole conspiracy theorist? But when it came to his real life and custody of his child, he said what had happened was, I was just playing. I was just joking. That's just a character. He was doing it for the gram. He was doing it for the clout. He was doing it to make impact and influence on people. So now, even though he is back to his old antics, a lot of people are looking at Alex Jones like, was your content even real? Were you even backing the content? Do you even believe the stuff that you said? Be authentic, organic. Don't do it for the dollars. Don't do it for the dollars. Because as you can see, Alex Jones may still be out here, but he's trying to come back up. Because what did he do? He created content. He created a persona. He created somebody that was not his organic, authentic, and original self. Because when it was time, hey, no fraud, for him to go to court and answer to his tweets and answer to his rants, his raves, and his conspiracy theories, he said, I was just playing. He, ha, ha. It was a jokey joke. He said it was a joke. Imposter syndrome gets a lot of people when it comes to social media. But see what confidence will get you to? Confidence will have people believing you are who you say you are. So Twitter, it allows only short posts. I think it's still 140 characters, or is it 240 now? 280, 240, 140, 180, somewhere around there. It's under 300 characters still. I believe it's still, thank you for the love, it's still under 300 characters. That's including hashtags, links, and all of that. It's especially good for research and to see what is trending right now in the world. If TMZ didn't tell you, Twitter will. Okay, if you want to know what's going on, Twitter will tell you what's going on in the White House. I believe Twitter was the very first place that many of our late breaking news came about, when it came to Ferguson, when it came to the insurrection, when it came to unfortunate mass shootings. Many of the late breaking news and what was going on in our world at the time and in our communities, even the Boston bomber, the Boston Marathon, all of those things got dropped on Twitter before it landed on any of the other platforms. All the way up, confidence in yourself is within. You better believe that, chef. Tell the people, I believe in me. And trust me, If you don't believe you, you're going to need more people because we don't believe you. LinkedIn. Who's tried out LinkedIn? Have you been linked? First of all, I need a 1 from everybody in here that has a LinkedIn. It's okay if it's not up to date. Do you have a LinkedIn? Because if you're an entrepreneur, a small business owner, a side hustler, a gig worker, a solopreneur, you should have a LinkedIn. And we're going to tell you why. Because a lot of people don't believe their audience is on LinkedIn. Every last one of you that I see right now before my eyes, you have an audience on LinkedIn. It's looping audio, echoing. It might be because of the mic or it may be because of a Bluetooth. So my apologies. Or it might, yeah, I might be echo. No, I'm not on my Bluetooth. So it might be because of my microphone, or if you're on a Bluetooth, it might be echoing on your end. I appreciate you. So yeah, come on. I see ones in the building. LinkedIn is for who? As First Lady so affectionately says, LinkedIn is for business professionals. It's for business professionals. If you're a business professional of some sort, do you have a service? Do you have a product? Do you have a podcast? Do you have a live stream? Do you have a blog? Do you have a YouTube? What do you have? Consistent quality content that is going to bring about business, and you are about your business. You are not doing it for the clout. You're about your business. See, that's the big difference. Every last one of you have an audience on LinkedIn. However, how do you show up? Because even though business professionals like the kiki, haha, and he, they are about their business. They have great senses of humor, but they are about their business. It's great for building yourself as an authority. Why? Because it's business to business. There's more people over there that believe in themselves. Therefore, there's more people that believe them. It's about being a professional. It used to be a couple of years ago in the early, I say in around 2010 to 2017, LinkedIn, if you wasn't on LinkedIn, you wasn't linked up. You just made some great connections, seminars, hosting, etc. You build yourself as an authority, as an expert with the people you connect on with LinkedIn. Why? Because they're less likely to be scammers, fakes, and phonies, honey, or just trying to be your homie. People on LinkedIn are trying to they are about their business. It's great for building yourself as an authority and full of useful features for you to become part of seminars, like Chef said, to do summits, to connect with other businesses and become an expert and show up and be a guest speaker, to collaborate, to connect with people. And as you can see from what I know now, I believe you can start going live on LinkedIn. Correct me if I'm wrong. A chef, you might know because you've been there. A lot of us have not been on the LinkedIn and keeping it going. I know Chef has been, because Chef has been definitely out there doing what is necessary in the business world for her business and her brand. So I know she's been working them LinkedIn streets. You need to understand that if you are deterred by the foolery that you find on the other social media apps, LinkedIn is going to give you a more professional, a more astute, a more business-like atmosphere for you to feel like you are actually getting things done. So remember, LinkedIn is a networking site for business professionals that is especially useful for B2B businesses. What is, for those people in the chat, I ain't even gonna tell you, what are the letters and the number B2B stand for? B as in baby, the number 2, B as in baby. For a pop quiz, what does B2B stand for? What does B2B stand for? Drop it in the chat. You better tell them your trusted advisor, Snatching Gaps LLC. And she said, Chef said on LinkedIn, you can get LLC and fund it fully. Come on, business to business. Business to business. That is not influencer to follower. I'm gonna let that resonate. Business to business. I'm not talking about influencer to follower. I'm not talking broadcaster to fan. Business to business. That is what it's about. What up, troll? That is what LinkedIn is about. It's for business professionals, people that are out here about their business. Since it's business oriented, it's a great place to build yourself as an authority and use those useful features. You can get spotlighted by other companies. Your connections on your LinkedIn will allow you to connect with other businesses that can help finance your future, fund your dreams. Honey, let it sink in. You can get on LinkedIn and get what you're not getting from the gram, what you're not getting from Facebook, what you're not getting from Twitter, which is the connections that you're looking for. Is this thing on? YouTube. Honey, so many people are scared of the tube. For those of you that are in the challenge, we will be going over the tube or the U and putting it in to effect here. We're going to try and get that on and popping before the end of the challenge. However, the replays and the videos for you to watch will be housed on YouTube, so you can still get access with the private link. The YouTube of it all. Who has gone to the tube and said, I'm going to become a YouTube star? Honey, I was in the closet with my ring light and my script and my microphone, and I was on my way to YouTube stardom. I don't know what happened. We're going to do it for the tube again, y'all. We are going to do it, but make an account and a business channel on YouTube. Make an account and a business channel on YouTube. Most people know YouTube as a site for watching videos, but it is a social media platform. It's also a search engine. I hope that dinged in some of your heads, because if you want people to search for your things that you offer, if you want people to search and find you in your YouTube videos, honey, you better become searchable on YouTube and start posting videos, because people are there watching videos that are tutorials, demonstrations. My children, I remember in 2014 talking to my my 3 daughters about how they would watch YouTube videos almost all day long of women, of a cake making woman and a makeup artist. And I said, you could turn on your camera and your YouTube and point the camera at your cake making abilities or your makeup artist abilities and be making what they are making instead of just watching them. You can make an account and business channel and share videos, as well as interact with other content creators and become part of a YouTube community. They are some tight-knit people over there. You can create an automated YouTube channel of videos that are solely targeted to a specific niche. Create videos, upload on a regular basis. Tell people you got 𝐵𝐫𝐸 clips on YouTube. Come on, Soulful. YouTube University, that's exactly what it is. Don't be scared. If you can cry on live, you can host a topic podcast. Come on, Chef, if you can be your real self. Do you know that you can post and upload videos on a consistent basis, have an automated YouTube channel, never show up on YouTube, but make money on YouTube on a regular basis? I'm just saying, if you want to do it for the tube, I need you to understand that it is available to you. For those of you that are in the challenge, we also have TikTok listed, and we also have 𝐵𝐫𝐸 listed. So just to give y'all a little touch on it, I'm not going to go much into it because that's for the challenge people, because they have homework to do. The TikTok is a vibrant and dynamic social media platform, and it revolves around short form videos. Now it is in direct competition with a live streaming app that I have found newfound fortune on, which is 𝐕𝐁𝐫. So we all know TikTok is energetic, it's fast paced, and it's become a hub for creative expression, entertainment, and viral trends. Does that mean that you need to start dancing and dropping it like it's hot and doing the next dance challenge in order to get seen on TikTok? No, but it does mean you need to, if you're going to go over there, you need to find something trendy that correlates and cosigns with what you already do, so you can drop it like it's hot and some people can come see you too. So it encourages users to unleash their creativity and showcase talents through engaging video content. Video content, video, short form, long form, video. What age are we in right now? The age of Aquarius, and y'all are wanting videos, okay? When it comes to TikTok, people want creativity. They want videos. They want excitement. They want all of that. If you too old for that, or if you are of a particular age and say, I ain't got no time for that, stay off of TikTok. And for those of you that are my 𝐵𝐺𝐽𝐴spherians, my 𝐵𝐺𝐽 livers, because I know a lot of you have come to 𝐵𝐺𝐽 and found out I can live stream for a living and make an extra, anywhere from an extra $200 to maybe $2,000 a month by live streaming on 𝐵𝐺𝐽. 𝐵𝐺𝐽 is a dynamic and engaging live streaming platform. It connects users from around the world through real-time video broadcasts. 𝐵𝐺𝐽 is not like the other platforms where you get replays or it's live and direct, honey. This is in real time. We are in real time. And with 𝐵𝐺𝐽 Live, individuals can showcase everything, sometimes too much. They can showcase their talents, their interests, their personalities, whether it's through live performance, interacting chats, virtual gifting. And that is one of the biggest draws to 𝐵𝐺𝐽, is that you get paid to perform. The platform offers a wide range of content categories. It could be music, it could be gaming, it could be dancing, it could be lifestyle, it could be tea, it could be so many different things. And creativity is a diverse and vibrant thing on the community of 𝐵𝐺𝐽. Test it out, honey. You might find that you like it. So I need you to look for discussions where people are actively talking to each other and join in on the conversation that you can be a part of. Okay? The conversation you can be a part of. I want you to use your target market demographics that we give you in the challenge. I want you to ask your existing customers and followers, where do they like to spend time? Everybody right now, under the sound of my voice, I appreciate your engagement and interaction. Let me know, where do y'all like to spend most of your time when it comes to social media? Where do you like to spend most? Beyond Blessed, how are you? Where do you like to spend most of your time when it comes to social media? Y'all like the gram? Y'all like the TikTok? Shara said don't. Shara don't is not a social media platform. I don't know a social media platform called don't. Hey, secure. Soulful to Instagram or TikTok in moderation. Shara said, I like spending time on the social media platform. Don't. Honey, we don't have that. Shara, right now, Shara, go ahead, tell the truth, shame the devil. She like 𝐵𝐺𝐽. Shara be on 𝐵𝐺𝐽 at 3 o'clock in the morning. Shara, what is you doing on 𝐵𝐺𝐽 at 3 o'clock in the morning? Okay, Brute likes the gram or Facebook. Okay. Shara, go on and tell the people the truth. Holistic, like that movie Nope. Right, Miss Carol. Miss Carol, where do you spend? I think, Miss Carol, you like Instagram. You a grammar. She's a grammar and a talker. She like the talk. She like the TikTok, honey. Miss Carol is your holistic coach out here giving you a holistic lifestyle with a little bit of messy in between. Miss Carol will give you the tea and a holistic lifestyle. IG is your favorite. Okay, chef, you found your footing in IG. Come on now. Come on, chef. Hey, Tequila. Understand. Bigo Live, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. Unc said, give them all to me. Unc said, I'll just take them all. I like all of them. And Unc is more of a, he rides between being a streamer or a content creator. He is a content creator and a supporter. So that's why Unc is all over the place. IG and TT, yep. Miss Curl, look, I got Miss Curl dead to rights, honey. TT and IG is her place to be. Ask your existing people. You love the diversity of the apps. Come on, chef. Ask your people, just like y'all did with me. I just asked you, and y'all were more than willing to answer. Ask your people, where do they like to be? Now, y'all done told me IG, TT, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Bigo. I got to be on all 5 of these. I got to be on all of them. Ain't none of y'all say LinkedIn. So I guess I don't need to be on LinkedIn, but I need to be on Bigo, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram is what y'all are telling me. You went, Miss Carol went live on Bigo last night at dinner time. Bam. Give it a try. Because all you can do is try and see how good or bad it goes. Then start all over and do it again and get better at it. First Lady said IG, YouTube, Facebook, Bigo. Y'all just told me I got to be on like 20,000 different apps. And if I'm on all these apps, y'all gonna take me over there. Y'all gonna pull me up on all these different apps. My answer is based on my personal experience. So I understand what you mean. Now, I myself, I have fallen in love with Bigo. Only 7, Miss Carol, right? I have fallen in love with Bigo. I will admit, Bigo has become one of my boos. It's not my top boo. My top boo is just the community in general. Wherever I can find y'all, honey, I love it at that. Like my girl said in this Christmas, who is my favorite, the one that I'm speaking to at the time. So wherever I can find y'all at the time, that is my favorite app. But I have fallen in love with Bigo. I still want to give it to the gram. The gram is still where I want to give it the goods, but we are venturing out to other apps. Why am I doing that? Not to confuse anybody and not to go against what I'm teaching you all. It's to test it. It's literally to test out different apps where other people in our smarter community can find their footing. So for instance, one of the apps we're about to test out is called Kick. If I am able to go over there, test, see what it's like, and bring back to you useful information before you go out there, it's for me to help you. Martyr outreach, yes, indeed. Come on, chef. So I want to make sure before you dive into something that I already have knowledge, wisdom, understanding. I'm willing to be a guinea pig. I'm not going to feel as if my whole world has fallen apart if I don't do well on a certain app or if I don't see the results that I expect on a certain app, but it won't deter me as it would in a person coming out brand new. So understand that, use your target market demographics. Ask your people, what do y'all want me to pull up? Time for homework. Day 3, again, each and every last one of you that are in the challenge, if you are having any issues accessing the classroom and getting into the classroom, don't hesitate to let me know. You can let me know right now. We're going into day 3, honey. Day 3, for those of you that are looking at the screen, this is your day 3 assignment. I need you to step out and do the research. Now, as I said, on day 3, in the materials and resources, I'm going to add 1 or 2 more things in there. We give you the ability to look at these different platforms to see what each one of them looks like based on their character, their functionality, their user base, their demographics, and their psychographics. And then if you are so inclined to or have not yet, you're going to take part in step 2. Does everybody still can't see day 2 quiz? It has a lock in the bubble, so I can't move to day 3. So go back to the beginning of day 2 and make sure that you've clicked complete on everything and that everything shows that it registered. Actually, go back to day 1 and go back through each of the days. Make sure that each one of the days says completed and that it registered each one of the things that you answered or signed. Like it took the quiz for you and it did all of that. So if it's not letting you progress on to day 3, ensure that days 1 and 2 and the intro, that each one of those days are marked complete. And each one of those days, if you had an assignment, that it shows on your end that that assignment was marked complete, passed, accepted, things like that. And then it should let you progress on to the very next day. So if I do need to remove people and reset them from the challenge, no problem. This is a brand new class, honey. It's a brand new school. And we like the Smarter Biz Academy. Though it's still some people running around in the halls late for class and bumping into each other, I like the Smarter Biz Academy. And I'm grateful and thankful for those of you that were our first students to join the Smarter Biz Academy. Yay! We got a first graduating class, and yes, y'all will receive a certificate at the end of this challenge. I tried to make it as professional, but as lively as you all are that are taking the class. So day 3, any questions? Let's do a temperature check. Any questions? Day 3 about finding and knowing where your audience is. No questions? That made me think y'all not doing no work. Y'all ain't got no questions. Y'all understood everything I said with my talking self. No questions, no comments, no concerns. No questions, no comments, no concerns. Honey, everything is good. Everything is good. Okay. I appreciate it. Everything is good. Okay. 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 Join the smarters, honey. Join the smarters. I appreciate everybody that is pulled up today. All of your engagement and interaction and all the questions that you did ask. Can't see what's in day 3 until I'm in there before I ask a question that's already answered. And there is Q&A. Remember, for those of you that do have questions, you do have ability to ask questions actively inside of the challenge. There are Q&As area for you. Presentation well done. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm grateful and thankful, honey. I am grateful and thankful. None, but I need to review everything. Yes, come on, Unc. Y'all make me feel great. I'm glad and thankful I was able to bring something to you all. I hope you all learned something today. Think about, again, go excuse me. Go back and think about exactly which platform that resonates with you the most, right? And when you are in the challenge, look at what we gave you as far as the information about that platform and see if you can connect the dots on that platform, if it resonates with you. Tomorrow is day 4. Who's going to be here for day 4? I'll make sure everybody gets updated. Any questions, concerns, and any email. If you have any emails from me, my apologies, excuse me for the coffee is acting up, honey. If you have any questions or concerns and you do not see emails from me, check your spam. Yes, Miss Soulful. You were saying something. Or no, because you muted, Soulful.
That was my hair for day 4.
Oh, you here for day 4? Come on. Soulful said I'm here for it. Y'all, Soulful is trying to finish the class before I can finish making sure I put everything in it. Soulful said, girl, I ain't got time for you.
That's
Put
probably
this
why
stuff
I
in
can't
this
find
class
that.
so I can get it. She said, I'm ready. She ain't even got to get ready. Soulful been ready. Honey, I appreciate you, Soulful. And her expectations hold me accountable. That's why we're no longer using the word goal or goals, expectations. My goal to do certain things, I fall short of those. But when I have people that have expectations of me and I have expectations of myself, I will hold myself and them accountable so that we achieve what we're supposed to. So anybody be like, well, Marta, honey, that's pressure. Honey, pressure bust pipes, but it also makes diamonds and pearls from what I heard. Honey, and my stone is a mother of pearl, so, or the opal. So honey, let's pressure means that you won't put forth the effort. Pressure is on for you to challenge yourself, and on day 4 the challenge is really on, because we're going to talk about showing up every day and interacting. Showing up when? Every day and interacting. Doing what? Showing up every day and interacting. Marta, say that again. Did you say what? Showing up every day and interacting. So we gave y'all a little bit. We must, we are thankful for you too, we must remember how time sensitive life is. So is social media. So I appreciate each and every last one of you. Day 3 is a wrap for now. We will recap tomorrow, but tomorrow, be prepared to show up and interact. I appreciate you all. I thank you. Let's end the recording here and prepare for tomorrow.